Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news.
Yulong confesses, after falling in love and marrying Yang Miemie, I feel 10 years younger. Why Yulong, the charismatic actor known for his mature, composed image, recently made a heartfelt confession that left fans both touched and envious. After falling in love with Yang Miemie and marrying her, he said with a smile, I feel like I've become 10 years younger. So, why does love have such a powerful effect? Yulong explains that Yang Miemie's presence brought light and joy into his life in ways he never expected. Her youthful energy, innocent laughter, and genuine affection softened the edges of his once serious, guarded personality. Being with her made him rediscover the simple pleasures in life, like dancing in the kitchen, late-night conversations about dreams, or laughing over the silliest things. Love with Miemie isn't just sweet, he said, it's healing. More than a wife, Yang Miemie became his emotional sanctuary. Her bright eyes and childlike sincerity reminded him to slow down and embrace life with wonder again. In her presence, the burdens of adulthood seemed lighter. She didn't just become his partner, she became the spark that reignited his passion, his curiosity, and his sense of youth. This confession isn't just about romance, it's about transformation. For Yulong, love didn't just bring companionship, it brought renewal. He now walks with a spring in his step, smiles more often, and sees the world through fresher eyes. In the end, perhaps true love really does reverse time, not by turning back the clock, but by making us feel alive again. Despite the age gap, Yulong's love shines even brighter as a mature actor. Yulong is noticeably older than Yang Miemie, but that age difference has never been a barrier to their love. In fact, many fans believe it's precisely this age gap that makes their relationship so captivating. To them, Yulong perfectly embodies the dad-type boyfriend, gentle, understanding, and unafraid to show genuine care, even if it means setting aside his cool image in real life. Yulong's actions speak louder than words. He always looks out for Miemie, often seen adjusting her coat when it's chilly, quietly handing her a warm drink between takes, or carrying her bag when she's tired. He doesn't just pamper her, he protects her in a way that feels instinctive and natural. His love is not loud or showy, but steady and deeply rooted, like a harbor that quietly shields its boat from the storm. Colleagues often mention how he watches Miemie with soft eyes, listens intently when she speaks, and always puts her needs above his own. His maturity brings a sense of calm to their relationship, balancing her youthful spontaneity with his steady presence. It's not about control, it's about support, a kind of love that makes one feel safe without being restrained. In today's world, where fast love often burns out quickly, Yulong and Yang Miemie's bond feels rare. It's built not just on passion, but on patience, tenderness, and a deep emotional connection that transcends age. For many fans, Yulong isn't just a partner to Yang Miemie, he's the warm, grounding presence who makes her smile a little brighter and the world feel a little gentler. Yulong's quiet devotion to Yang Miemie, a rare love in the spotlight. Yulong's tender care and affection for Yang Miemie often shine through in the smallest moments that feel both touching and, at times, unexpectedly funny. Seeing such a tall, composed man fuss over a petite, playful girl creates a delightful contrast that fans can't get enough of. He may play powerful CEOs or cold-hearted characters on screen, but behind the scenes, he's the complete opposite, warm, attentive, and deeply affectionate. This striking contrast between his on-screen persona and real-life gentleness never fails to melt hearts. Whether it's reminding Miemie to drink water, shielding her from the wind with his own coat, or carrying her heels when she's too tired, Yulong's actions speak volumes about the kind of partner he is, one who loves not loudly, but sincerely. In an industry often marked by fierce competition and emotional distance, such open acts of care are rare and refreshing. It's not just that Yulong treats Yang Miemie well, it's that he wants to. He takes joy in looking after her, in quietly making her life a little easier and her heart a little lighter. That kind of love, patient, consistent, and selfless, is something many can only dream of. Their relationship isn't built on grand gestures, but on everyday tenderness. And that's what makes it so enviable. In a world that often rushes love, Yulong and Yang Miemie remind us that the most powerful relationships are those where two people simply look after each other, without needing an audience. Indeed, Yulong's love doesn't just make Miemie feel cherished, it reminds everyone watching that true love still exists, even in the most unlikely places. From on-screen partners to soulmates, the natural bond between Yulong and Yang Miemie. What makes Yulong and Yang Miemie's relationship so captivating isn't just their public affection, it's how naturally they seem to fit together. Over the years, They've worked side by side on nearly 19 dramas, evolving from simple co-stars into trusted collaborators. Their connection wasn't built overnight, but slowly, through long hours on set, shared challenges, and the quiet comfort of familiarity. Watching them interact feels effortless, as if they've known each other for a lifetime. They finish each other's sentences in interviews, exchange inside jokes without words, and move in sync during scenes as if guided by an invisible thread. This kind of deep-rooted rapport is rare, even in an industry full of close partnerships. It's no wonder many fans can't help but wonder, did their chemistry on screen spark something real off-screen? When two people spend so much time together, supporting each other through tight filming schedules, creative frustrations, and emotional highs and lows, it's only natural that a deeper emotional bond might form. Their growing ease with one another, their mutual respect, and that unmistakable warmth in their eyes when they look at each other, it all suggests that what they share may go far beyond scripts and roles. In fact, many believe their real love story was quietly written in the spaces between scenes, in shared laughter after a long shoot, in the way Yulong instinctively reaches out to steady Miemie when she stumbles, or in the way she lights up the moment he walks into the room. Perhaps their greatest drama isn't the one they filmed, but the beautiful, unscripted one they were living together. More than just co-stars, Yulong and Yang Miemie's deepening bond as time goes on. More and more people have begun to talk about the love between Yulong and Yang Miemie, and it's not without reason. What fans see isn't just acting chemistry limited to the screen, it's a genuine connection that extends into real life. Their bond seems to be built on more than just rehearsed lines and shared scenes. It's grounded in trust, mutual support, and an unspoken emotional closeness. Observers have noted that their synergy goes beyond professional collaboration. Whether it's a casual glance, a silent smile, or a subtle gesture of care, their interactions often feel natural and deeply intimate. It's as if their hearts communicate without needing words. Many believe that such a connection could only come from years of shared experiences. After nearly 19 dramas together, their relationship has transformed from mere colleagues to something far more profound, a companionship rooted in understanding and warmth. Off-screen, they are often seen looking out for one another, laughing over small things, or standing side by side like two halves of a whole. In an industry where relationships are often fleeting and guarded, Yulong and Yang Miemie's bond feels refreshingly sincere. It's not loud or performative, it's gentle, consistent, and quietly powerful. Fans aren't just curious about whether they're a couple, they're moved by the authenticity of their connection. Because what's most beautiful isn't simply the possibility of love, but the visible evidence of care, patience, and a shared journey. Whether it started as acting or not, what they have now seems very real. And for those watching from afar, that's more than enough to believe in the quiet magic of two hearts growing closer, one scene, and one day, at a time.
Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.